Good day, folks, and welcome back to the channel. And yes, we are still in the basement down here. It's actually only -3 out right now, which is not too bad for around here at this time of year, but we did have a good fresh dump of snow not that long ago. So we won't be doing any riding for a while yet. But anyway, we're going to talk about Harley's cheapest motorcycle this year. But first, a couple of viewer bikes, and the first one is Jay's 1998 FLHT. He's the original owner and has 105,000 miles on it. This guy converts to a two-up dresser with the passenger seat on it, and gotta love those old Evos. They go forever. And next, we have Anthony's bike from Down Under in New South Wales. And this is his 2021 Fat Boy in the two-tone. He's got a few mods such as flag on the air cleaner, mustache engine guard, cruise control, and mirrors. He's also got some aftermarket swept pipes on there. And thanks to both you guys for sending those in. And if anyone wants to see their bike on the channel, send me a pic with some information. And my email address is in the description below. So lately in my videos, I have admittedly been kind of bitching about Harley and their prices and whatnot. So today we're going to talk about their least expensive bike, at least in North America, and that is the Nightster. Yes, folks, yes indeed, the bike that, like the Sportster S, most Harley fans love to hate. So the Nightster is a bike I got to review last year, and it wasn't too bad, but what actually is very good this year is the price. The starting MSRP on the Nightster comes in at $9,999 a US, or $12,499 in Canada, and that's basically a $2,000 US decrease from last year's model. So this is not exactly one of Harley's more popular models, at least definitely not around here. Talking with the dealer sales around here, it does not really sell that well. And the folks that do buy it are, how can we say, kind of new Canadians, or perhaps folks that did not originate from this country. They seem to be the ones that really enjoy the bike, as well as some females. Another strike against the Nightster is that it is one of the bikes that replaced the long-running and much-loved Sportster. I still get plenty of comments from people who long for the return of the 883 or the 1200cc air-cooled Evolution Sportster. Unfortunately, I think those days are long gone now. But beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So does the Nightster look as good as the Sportster? Well, in my opinion, no. And does it sound as good as the Evolution Sportster? Again, no. But in terms of performance and what you get for the price, I would definitely have to give the nod to the newer Nightster. So what do you get for that $10,000 price tag? Well, first of all, you get the all blacked out Rev Max 975T engine. And does it look as good as a chromed Evolution engine? No, but it does perform better. Although you'll get about the same amount of torque as a 1200cc at 72 foot-pounds, you'll also get over 20 more horsepower at about 91. The engine should also handle temperatures better as it is liquid cooled. This bike is also going to be more lightweight and nimble. It is a sub 500-pound bike weighing in at 481 pounds in running order and has a 32-degree lean angle to either side. And now, if you've really watched this channel for a while, you know that I am not the biggest fan of all the tech on the bikes these days. However, if you are, you do get a 4-inch LCD display and 3 ride modes such as the road, rain, and sport. I believe that you even have LED lighting all around. Now, other than the new price decrease for 2025, you also get a little something else, and that is a little more color and 2 trims for this year. You've got a black and you've got a chrome trim. Now, admittedly, the chrome doesn't really have much chrome at all, but we do have a whiskey fire color in the black trim, and snake venom comes with the chrome. And I have to admit, I like the snake venom color, but I wish it was not in this trim. Now, is this bike going to blow away a bunch of other sport bikes? Well, of course, no, it is not. But for a Harley, $10,000 for a new Harley is not that bad. And with the economic reality that we are living with currently, I have to give props for Harley bringing down the price on a more entry-level bike, and this will bring them a little more on par with bikes like the Indian Scout and, of course, the Honda Rebel. However, I do, of course, have to, admit that the company is most likely not doing this just out of the kindness of their heart. I'm sure they're hoping that a decrease in price will move some more bikes, and I think that's what they're betting on with this one. But folks, if you are looking for something new and you want something that's more along the lines of what the Sportster was, I think this is about as close as you're going to get at this point. Also, if you're on a budget, you really can't go wrong with a new Harley for, again, 10 grand. So there you go. I gave Harley some props for once in this video. So see, I'm not as miserable as probably everybody thinks I am. Or maybe I am, who knows. But anyway, let me know in the comments what you folks think of an entry-level Harley at this lower cost. And that will do it for me today, folks. I hope you guys keep having fun, and we will catch you in the next one.